called and what it is.
Good morning, people. So, a lot of talk about this new Arizona law, bill that just passed about recording cops from 8 feet away. Arizona House Bill, HB 2319. So, want to talk about that. I hear a lot of people talking about it, mentioning it, but the one thing I haven't seen yet, and that I love to talk about, is the actual law itself. So what I want to do is I want to read the law, and we'll talk about it. Please leave your comments below what you think about the law, and my comments. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm an idiot. Tell me whatever you want. I don't care. Free country. So this will be in about September. Arizona Revised Statute 133732. Arizona Revised Statute 133732. And I will try and get this up before then on the noidforyou.com website, on the Arizona survival cards. Get those added to those. And sorry, squirrel. We'll get those up on the website hopefully before the that law goes into effect. But let's read the law, and then I want to talk about the importance of words in the law, which you might want to look out for. I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice. This is just some stupid guy on the internet talking about the law that was passed in his state, and how it affects his community, and how you what you need to know about this law. So again, this is going to be Arizona Revised Statute 3732, unlawful video recording of law enforcement activity. Classification and definition. Definitions are important because words are important. All right, Section A. It is unlawful for a person to knowingly make a video recording of law enforcement activity if the person making the video recording is within 8 feet of where the person knows or reasonably should know that law enforcement activity is occurring. Either receives or has been previously received a verbal warning from a law enforcement officer that the person is prohibited from making a video recording of law enforcement activity within 8 feet of the activity, and continues to make a video recording of the law enforcement activity within 8 feet of the activity. God, what a run-on sentence that is. And I'm not a good reader. Dyslexia is a bitch. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of this. We're gonna have to figure out what exactly law enforcement activity is, because this law does not say that you can't film the cops, right? What other piece did I want to talk about? Bear with me. Oh yeah, this piece is interesting to me. Or has previously received verbal warning from a law enforcement officer. Okay, so does that mean directly in this incident? Or can that mean that Officer Joe Blow warned me 6 months ago at a different incident? It's not clear in the law. I think there's room for challenge in there. So where are we now? God, that was such a long sentence. Okay, here we go. If the law enforcement activity is occurring in an enclosed structure that is on private property, a person who is authorized to be on the private property may make a video recording of the activity from adjacent room or an area that is less than 8 feet away from where the activity is occurring, unless law enforcement officer determines that the person interfering in the law enforcement activity or that it is not safe to be in the area and orders the person to leave the area. Okay, couple of things here, right? Interfering. I think we've seen that. That's the first time. Okay, we've seen this this word, and it's not defined down here. We'll get to that in a minute under definitions. But interfering isn't defined, but it's defined for us in Arizona Revised Statute 132409 and 2404, I believe it is. Obstruction of criminal investigations and governmental investigations. So refer back to those for the elements of that crime. See how this works, guys? They use words from one law, reference to another law, so you have to know the multiple laws in order to have a full understanding. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice. This is just what I've learned over my 30 years of interacting with law enforcement, investigating people and laws. So take that for what it is. So you have to know interfering, misrepresenting yourself, using threats of force, and the use of force. Those are the basic elements of obstructing a criminal investigation. Goes into a little bit further detail for government operations, as it talks about electronic communications and hindering communications and things like that. But again, go back, read the laws for yourself, people. That's what I'm trying to encourage everybody to do. All right. Notwithstanding subsection A of this section, a person who is the subject of police contact may record the encounter if the person is not interfering. We talked about interfering with lawful police actions. Lawful police actions. Okay? Including searching, handcuffing, or administering field sobriety tests. The occupants of the vehicle that is the subject of a police stop may record the encounter if the occupants are not interfering with lawful police actions. So, are the actions lawful? Right? Sorry, I got a lot going on around me. I'm out working on surveillance, so head is on a swivel. Sorry, that's why I'm looking around a lot, people. Right? So, know that stuff. Kind of forgot what I was talking about there. Yeah, so they've defined a little bit what it is about the occupants of the vehicle. So let's get on to D. A violation of this section is a Class 3 misdemeanor. For the purposes of this section, law enforcement activity means the following. Okay, so now we're going to define law enforcement activity. Questioning a suspicious person. Oh, hey, by the way, let's see if we can get this on here. Oh, that way. Yeah. One of my favorite t-shirts. I got them up on the noidforyou.com website. You can get them there if you're interested. It's got the Arizona ID law on it. I got California, Texas, and Florida, and some other fun stuff up there too. But let's get back to this. Questioning a suspicious person is law enforcement activity. Conducting an arrest is law enforcement activity. Issuing a summons or enforcing the law. Enforcing the law, not feelings, Mr. Officer. Handling an emotionally disturbed or disorderly person who is exhibiting abnormal behavior. Handling an emotionally disturbed or disorderly person who is exhibiting abnormal behavior. All right. So they're expecting citizens. I think this is another good place to be contested. They're expecting citizens to make medical determinations on who is emotionally disturbed. Okay, and we're supposed to make a legal conclusion on what a disorderly person is. I take issue with that. So there you have it. There's the new Arizona filming law, Arizona Revised Statute 1337-32. Go ahead and look it up, people. Don't take my word for it. I'm just a guy on the internet. Go research it for yourself. print it out, keep it with you if you're going to be out there filming cops. Print it out, keep it with you, even if you're not going to be filming cops, because you never know when you may need to film the cops. So, quick plug for the website, noidforyou.com. Go get your Arizona Citizen Survival Cards. Top 10 laws, soon to be top 11 laws that police use to suspend, limit, and terminate your freedoms. Got some laws up there for California as well. And I encourage you to do it. Keep them with you. Don't just tell the cop they're wrong with the law. Show them the law. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Be good humans. Don't be a dick.
You can understand that this is First Amendment protected activity. Take your butt on down the road. Or your second choice is you can violate my rights and I'll strip you of your qualified immunity. Which one is it? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Durham, 7774.
All right. See ya. Bye. You're dismissed.